Good morning, staff and students, and welcome back. I hope that you all had an enjoyable and restful summer and are as excited as I am about the new school year. My name is Mr. Hacker, and I'm your new principal here at Brownsburg East Middle School. Some of you may recognize me as I've been around Brownsburg the last 4 years as assistant principal of Team 2015 at Brownsburg High School. Some of you may have even had siblings that I was in charge of. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am to begin the new school year here at EMS and begin to know each and every one of you. Students, I've heard nothing but great things about this building, and I can't wait to see each of you reach this expectation. And speaking of expectations, students here at East Middle School, there's a philosophy that everyone in this building will follow, which is expect excellence. This means we will all expect excellence from you, expect excellence from the staff, and expect excellence from ourselves, and I want you to do the same thing. Students, the 3 years you will spend here at EMS will be some of the most important years of your life as you begin to develop the patterns, behaviors, and routines that will determine how successful you will be here at the high school and life beyond. EMS has some of the best teachers I've ever been around, and they care deeply about your success and are going to go above and beyond to help you reach your goals. However, you must be willing to make that journey with them and do everything that is asked of you, and out of respect for your teachers, because they deserve nothing less than your best effort. A few simple things that will help you meet these expectations are: number 1, attend school every day. If you're here, you're going to learn. Number 2, make sure you report to class on time. Be prepared to learn, sitting in your seat when the bell rings. Give your best effort in all that you do, and when asked to do something, please make sure you follow that direction. Adhere to all the rules and procedures that are outlined in this video that you'll hear about from Mr. Renner and Ms. Schraring. Number 5, have a tolerance for diversity and show compassion for others. 6, exhibit honesty and integrity by doing the right thing at all times, even when no one's watching. If you have to ask the question of whether you think this is a good idea, the answer is probably no. 7, demonstrate respect for others, yourself, and for your school property by being a person of outstanding character. Number 8, be accountable for your actions. If you mess up, own up to it. And finally, number 9 is take pride in your school. Students, the custodial staff spend an enormous amount of time cleaning the building, making sure that it's prepared for you to be here. Your teachers have been here through the summer, making sure they have all the lessons and things prepared for you. Make sure that we're doing the right things at all times. Please understand that these expectations are in place because we care so much about you. The items I just discussed are all qualities of highly successful people, and as I've already mentioned, we all want success and have high expectations for you. The rest of the video will outline specific procedures and more of items of importance that will help guide you to excellence here at East Middle School. In closing, I want to welcome you all back once again as we begin another fantastic year. Students, I look forward to seeing you out in the hallways, in the classrooms, at extracurricular activities, and in the cafeteria to begin to get to know you. Remember, myself and your teachers all expect excellence of you, and you should expect excellence of yourself. Thanks for listening, and have a fantastic year.
Here are the expectations and procedures for the common areas of Brownsburg East Middle School. Your teachers will go over their individual classroom management plans throughout the day.
When I need motivation, my one solution is my queen, 'cause she stays strong. She is always...
Here are some tips for entering and exiting the building each day. If you're a bus rider, please enter and exit through door number 7. Only students who are bus riders should use this door. Car riders should only load and unload through doors 1 and 3 only. Walkers may enter the door through 1, 5, or 12, depending on what neighborhood that you are coming from. You should only cross the street where there is a crossing guard. If you plan on staying after school for athletics, you will be picked up from door number 12. All other clubs and after-school consequences should be picked up from door number 7. Every morning, students at East Middle School will have the opportunity to eat breakfast if they choose. There are 2 different options to get your breakfast here at school. Option 1, you may go through the cafeteria line and sit in the cafeteria and eat your breakfast with your friends. If you choose this option, please make sure that you go directly to the cafeteria lines and then sit where your cafeteria supervisor asks you to sit. Upon exiting the cafeteria, please make sure that you take away all of your trash and throw it away in the proper trash can before leaving and going to class. Your second option is the grab-and-go breakfast option. If you choose this option, right after you get off the bus, you will head down to the node by the E hallway and you will get your breakfast. You may choose either a hot option or a cold option and take that breakfast to your first period class. Remember, students, that all breakfast must be eaten before class begins. Also, please make sure that you throw away all trash and do not leave any mess in your teachers' classrooms. Always make sure that you have your student IDs on and around your necks when you go to get your breakfast. Every student will be given a locker here at East Middle School. It is important to remember that all lockers are property of East Middle School. This means that staff can open the locker at any time if they believe that there is anything in the locker that will pose a risk or a threat to yourself or other students. It's also important to remember that you are responsible for every item in your locker. Please make sure that you properly store all electronics, hats, coats, and anything valuable inside of your locker. Also, remember that it's a good idea to never give your combination to anyone except for a trusted adult. Also, please, students, do not put tape or any kind of decorations on the outside of your locker. Any decorations that are placed on your locker should be placed there by school personnel. It's important to remember that in the morning you go directly to your locker and then to first period class. Please make sure to be responsible and get all items that you need. At the end of each class, you'll be given a 5-minute passing period. Please make sure that you're using that time wisely. Make sure that you are using it to go to the restroom, go to the lockers, and get everything that you need for your next class. It's always a good idea to walk on the right side of the hallway, always continue to be moving, speak at a low volume, and definitely make sure that you are not engaging in horseplay. It is a school-wide expectation that you arrive to school and to class on time every day. If you happen to be tardy to school, you must sign in the main office. Multiple tardies in school will result in a meeting with the administrator, as well as being assigned to the Come Late, Stay Late Club. Multiple tardies to class will result in classroom consequences. To avoid this, please be prepared and proactive so that you can ensure that you arrive to class and school every day and on time.
You will have the opportunity to eat lunch with friends of your choosing. During the first couple days of each quarter, you will get to choose your seat. That will then be your assigned seat for the remainder of the quarter. When you enter the cafeteria, quickly find your assigned seat and then wait for permission from your zone supervisor to get into a serving line. Again this year, using DogBucks, you will have the opportunity to choose special seating. When it is time for extras, the cafeteria director will call students by zones to go to line 3 for extras. Toward the end of lunch, each zone supervisor will dismiss their students to take their trays up. You should take your trays up in an orderly fashion, making a single file line and depositing your trays on the tray holder and your trash in the trash can. Please be sure that all of your trash makes it into the trash can and that your trays are stacked neatly and orderly. Please make sure that you follow the flow of traffic and that you go to your assigned disposal zone. Finally, at dismissal, your zone supervisor will again dismiss your entire table to leave the cafeteria. Please make sure that you push your chair in after yourself and that there is no trash remaining behind. You will be assigned to exit through one of the 2 cafeteria doors. Please do exit at your assigned door. Next, let's review how to purchase a lunch. The most cost-effective method is to purchase a lunch tray. A tray lunch only costs $2.20. A la carte items are priced individually and can be expensive, and when added together can cost more than a tray. Tray lunch items will be listed on the whiteboards in the serving lines. A tray includes one entree, like pizza, tacos, or a chicken sandwich. It also includes 3 sides like carrots, an apple, and juice. A milk is also included. Items that are never included in a tray are bottled waters or drinks, chips, fruit snacks, or Kudo bars. Items not listed on the whiteboard will be charged as a la carte. If you choose more items than a tray lunch allows, those items will be charged as a la carte as well.
But I'm empty when you're gone and they say, do you need me?
If you need to take medication while at school, please follow these important guidelines. First, all medications, both prescription and over-the-counter, must be stored in the nurse's office. All prescriptions must be stored in their original container with your name on them. Any over-the-counter medications must be in the original manufacturer's packaging. Over-the-counter medication includes Tylenol, ibuprofen, and cough drops. Remember that keeping medication on you may result in school consequences.
Found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when
It's always important to listen to your bus driver. Safety is our #1 priority with students, so please listen to your bus driver if they give you instructions while you're riding the bus. Remember, it's important to be on time to your bus stop or even a few minutes early. If you miss your bus in the morning, please do not run after the bus to try to get it to stop. Go home and call your parent and have your parent bring you to school.
When you enter the bus, you should go directly to your assigned seat and keep all of your belongings in the seat with you. You should also remain seated throughout the entire ride. Your arms and legs should not be in the aisle of the bus. They should remain in your seat area. Additionally, students, you should keep your hands and feet to yourself at all times.
We really need you to keep your voice level down on the bus so that the bus driver doesn't get distracted while driving and possibly get into an accident. So please keep your voices low when talking with each other. It's very important to follow all the safety guidelines that your bus driver goes over with you. The bus arm stop sign is very important. Please make sure that you do not cross in front of the bus until the bus has stopped and the arm is out.